Hello, Reese from the Point Music Podcast thingy. You know what it is. This one has been a long time coming, and I was so looking forward to it, and it did not disappoint. The conversation went everywhere, but amazing. Finally got to chat to Dallas Frasca. She's teaming up with Sarah McLeod, the very amazing Sarah McLeod, to do the Green Electric Tour, which is going through 15 dates next year, all about sustainability. We talk about it in the podcast. It's too hard to explain here. Just listen or watch, and you'll get the idea what we're on about. We go through all sorts of things on this one. Buckle in, ladies and gentlemen, and people of all sorts. This is Dallas Frasca. It is now. Dallas Frasca. Okay, so excited to actually do this a face-to-face, kind of cyber face-to-face thing. Because I mentioned off-air that we have met each other in passing once before, and I believe it was a dusty morning at Big Sound. That's what it was. That's why you probably don't remember too much.
They've always been dusty mornings. I mean, the thing is nowadays, I haven't drank for 2.5 years, so I remember everything these days.
Kudos to you, man.
Yeah, feels good.
And it's
Cheers.
Cheers, man. Cheers to the soda water and not soda water.
And the clarity bender I'm on.
It just occurred to me that the arias are on right now as we do this.
I do have it. I do have the television on behind me, and I might have had a sneak who has already won.
I know Thornhill won for best heavy release, and that's basically all I really know.
That's all you were interested in, yes.
No, not really.
Well, we won't say too much more because you never know.
Have you been?
I've never been to the Arias. I've never been. I'm not there tonight because I'm doing an interview with you.
Yay!
Yay.
I
mean, like I had an invite and I was like, no, Reese and I are doing an interview tonight.
Yeah. I had to cancel mine as well, just for this.
Yeah, that's fine. This is important.
Priorities, right? Who needs the red carpet when we got chats like this?
Exactly.
The reason why we have you on is because you've just announced a very, 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 very big tour with a former podcast guest and a personal hero of mine, Sarah McLeod.
She's a champion.
She is amazing, and you're amazing. Yeah. So this is an amazing team up, and this is the Green Electric Tour. So we're going to chat about this and other stuff, but let's talk about this first. So, in your words, very briefly, explain what the Green Electric Tour is.
So I guess the core of it is Sarah McLeod and I, two women teaming up and working together. We're going to have double drummers and just her and I. So like someone will play a set first, then someone will play a set second, and then we'll join forces at the end. So it's just going to be a really awesome gig that both her and I haven't played in that format before. And then I guess, you know, when we sort of talked about doing the tour together, this isn't quick, is it?
No.
When we talked about doing the tour together, we were like, let's make this one count. How can we make this more interesting? And so we are going to try and do a tour which is the lowest emissions as possible, and we're going to do a whole bunch of things around that to try and, you know, it won't be perfect, but we'll see how we can do it together.
Rock and roll ain't perfect, man. If it was, it wouldn't be rock and roll.
Not. It's warts and all. That's right.
So, like, are you going to be like tossing a coin each night to see who goes up first?
Well, we don't want to say just yet. So I feel like people are going to have to come on down early enough to find out who and what is going to be happening.
Because you've been,
I don't even know what that means.
You've been doing the whole like the split the split sound thing, like with the octave down on your guitar, and that's basically your sound that you've been doing for so fucking long. And Sarah's been doing that too with her solo stuff. So you're both gone in there saying fuck you bass players. Excuse me.
Listen, we're all about saving cash.
Hey.
That's what,
yeah, keep the drummers on board. Don't worry about the bass players.
Do you play bass?
I'm a bass player, mate, yeah.
Yeah, see, always bass players. I know.
Oh man, but that'd be pretty wicked. Would you swap drummers?
Well, I guess. Yeah, I mean maybe. I mean, yeah, I guess we will be kind of swapping and sharing each other's drummers at the end of the set. So
that's kind of cool.
I guess, yeah.
But you also team up. Do you play together at the same time?
So it'll be when people walk in, there will be 2 drum kits when they walk into the show.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. So you're doing
Double drummers.
a double
Yeah,
double drummer. Yeah. All right. I'm with
double
that.
drummer.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun for the sound techs. They're going to love you.
Well, just bring some extra mics, my friends. Also, the loading in, and there's a lot to figure out. There's definitely a lot to figure out.
Yeah, the house kid ain't going to cut it, man.
I mean, some of these stages, like, who knows what we're going to do, like to have, a couple of kits on there. Because some of the venues are small and we really wanted to put regional shows on this tour particularly. So, I mean, we're not opposed to a venue building a catwalk for us. You know what I'm saying?
Well, why would you?
Well, why wouldn't you is
Yeah.
the question.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, a catwalk would be kind of cool. You could strut down there, do your thing.
Sarah and I could be on the catwalk, and then the drummers can have the stage. It's fine with us.
Have your Bono moment, basically, walking down that line.
Listen, all the Metallica moment. Did you see them this week?
You went, didn't you? Because I think I saw.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not a massive Metallica fan, man. Sorry.
okay. Totally cool. Totally cool. Whatever your thing is.
What they did to
But that
what they did to Jason Newsted, there's unforgivable in my books.
Oh,
so.
you've never forgiven. That's okay.
No, fuck Lars.
That's okay. We will heal together.
It did look pretty amazing. I have seen them once before. I saw them like at Soundwave one year, I think, when they had headlined, and I was like, yeah, cool. Seen 2 songs, I'm done. Yep.
Yeah.
But I was seeing snippets coming through, and it did look like a behemoth of a show.
Honestly, it was off the Richter scale. Yeah. And I guess, I mean, the thing for me, it's the concert. It's like the stadium experience as well. Like, you go to metal gigs and it's not like going to raves or any other stuff. It's like people genuinely give a fuck about each other. No one's bumping into each other. They're checking if everyone's okay. It's like going to fucking church. I love it for that. I didn't have one, bump into anyone kind of moment or anything. Everyone was looking out for each other, holding on. You cool, man? We're cool. We're at Metallica. Like, they're all vegans and softies, really. With black metal shirts on.
Yeah, pretty much. They're teddy bears, most of them.
100%.
Apart from when you get into like death metal, where they kind of burn down churches and stab their guitarists, but we won't get into that.
That's another world of metal. Wasn't that?
No. But can you you've played some pretty amazing stages in your career, though, hey?
Yeah, I feel like even this year has been just like I don't know, mind blow. I just some of the things that have happened this year. I toured with ZZ Top earlier this year.
Did see that.
Yeah, which was just, I mean, I've been such a fan of them. Yeah, forever, really, forever. And it was really surreal, and they're beautiful guys, and those guitar tones, and I mean,
iconic.
It's just like honestly iconic, and it was a dream come true. So I did the Australian tour with them, and I opened solo, which is like unlocking a whole world of terrifying, getting up there by yourself, and you've got kind of 20 seconds to win, well, even less to win over the audience in those circumstances. So I poured every single ounce of me into those shows, and I went out there just ripping. What else are you going to do in those moments? So it was really cool. And then the end of the Australian leg, they invited me to do the New Zealand shows with them as well. So it was a cherry on top touring with them, and then that was just like, it's amazing. I'm still pinching myself. I can't believe it happened.
Man, you would be. I know that the bass player who used to be or still is their guitar tech, or used to be their guitar tech, who is now in place and playing bass. Did he bring out that ridiculous
He did
12-string?
actually, I wonder if I've got it here. I've got a photo with that.
Oh no,
with that guitar. Yeah, it's really heavy.
Oh,
and hang on, let me just see if I can find it. It's the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen. Where are we? Oh yes, here it is. Okay. All right. So Elwood is the bass player now, and he was the drum tech for many, many years. And when, I don't know if you can see that. Oh no, hang on.
Kinda. Oh,
wait.
yeah, yep. You totally ghosted me,
Oh, you
Dallas.
can If
Yeah.
you go onto my Instagram page,
Just
you
see
can
it.
see it. But Elwood was saying that they stumbled upon this guitar in some country they were at, and Billy's like, "We're gonna get this, man." And Elwood, we're not, man. We are not getting it. Anyway, yeah, Billy bought him a couple and ended up, yeah, they've got a couple of spare just in case this one breaks. Maybe I think Elwood might want this one to break, but what is it?
It ain't. That's a tank, man.
15 strings?
Yeah. I play a six
I mean,
string, and that hurts my back enough. I mean, I can't imagine playing that 15 string.
it's not possible, guys. Like, even your hand
No.
wouldn't fit over the
How
whole
ridiculous
string.
is that? I love it.
It's actually ridiculous, but it's fun.
Mm.
It's a gimmick. And, you know, I mean, they're icons. They're like cartoon characters almost. And yeah, it was ridiculous.
I don't think
Awesome.
you're going back and saying you had 20 seconds to win them over, but I don't think the ZZ Top crowd would be that hard to win over for the likes of you.
Well, I think it was a good fit
Yeah,
to be,
very much so.
yeah, I think it was a really good fit. I found that I'd sort of just been plonked in front of my tribe, to be real. I think you're definitely onto it there. But yeah, and it's been beautiful. I've just come back from a little tour and yeah, met a lot of new fans along the way. So, and it's really difficult in Australia at the moment. The marketplace is so segmented. You know, you go back, the days of Countdown are over, where you can play, you do a performance on that and you're pretty much plonked in front of the entire nation. But to reach that kind of audience now, you have to do maybe 150, 200 fairly sizable kind of things now. So it's really difficult to build audience, like genuine audience
Yeah.
as an artist. So I feel really grateful to have had that opportunity, and yeah, it really has made a really big difference for me as an artist. And I just, you know, it's I love playing live. I love connecting with people. I love hearing people's stories, and you know, just sort of broadening and expanding the family out this year has been really cool.
I reckon that the material of Force of Nature, which is your current album there, would have gone basically fit straight into that ZZ Top realm, just the way it sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andy Baldwin, the producer, he's got a lot to do with that one. I mean, I wanted it to be like massive, and Andy was the right person to do that.
It's massive, man, but it's also kind of really raw. Whereas, like, I loved Love Army, and that was really my first sort of introduction to you and your sounds. But Force of Nature, man, good album, solid, and it's just expansive.
Agreed.
I think.
Yeah. I mean, when we walked in doing it, we wanted to treat each song like its own universe. I think we can really limit ourselves as artists if we're like, you know, we're gonna make an album just like this, and you know, I think a lot of artists do it. Oh, this isn't really me. It doesn't feel like it fits, but it does fucking fit. It's you. It's something. It's a piece of art, and you know, if it makes sense together as a body of work, of course,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I guess, like, you know, that's kind of smart. And I just feel like this did, you know, there's lots of different sounds and all that sort of stuff. But I guess the thing that ties the whole thing together is my voice, is, you know, the transition, all of the bits of nature that I spent lots of time bush. I'm a bush kid. I love being in nature. So yeah, there's all of the sounds I recorded that tied everything together, and the choir. I recorded a choir in a warehouse, and then I went and got the recording of the choir, and then we played it back into a big water tank, and
Right.
yeah, which is really cool, at my friend Josh Barber's. So
That's a tricky
it
reverb.
sounds massive.
Yeah, yeah. All right,
Yeah,
I'm with you there. So
yeah.
no, this plug-in shit. This is real deal reverb.
Listen, we don't need plugins. We just need a big ass water tank in the bush.
Yeah, because everyone has that accessible. Like, I'll just go out the back and check mine right now
Of course.
in my little townhouse. So going back to the Green Electric Tour, one of the things that stood out to me is the recycled merchandising. Now, this one's
Yep.
cool because my wife she up until recently was a supervisor of a very well-known op shop. She still works in the industry, but she just scaled it down a bit. But like, a lot of that stuff that you'll see behind me was all recycled and thrifted. Like a little mandolin, I don't know if you can see
Love
that,
it.
and it's like
Yep. It's the
hat
first
rack.
thing I saw, actually.
Yeah. Look, our house is all, a lot of our furniture in it is basically recycled because one, it's sustainable because she's all about that and I support that. Two, it's cool as shit.
Yeah.
You're not going to find that at IKEA.
100%. 100%. I feel that so much. Well, look, we're going to do like a mix. So we've got a friend who runs like a recycling kind of specific, almost like tailored piece
Yep.
kind of merch company.
Cool.
And look, the reality for us is like sort of providing for the whole tour. We're going to do it a couple of different avenues. One is actual recycled, hoodies and tees. I've actually been doing them on my current tours anyway because it's a little bit more expensive to do it like this, but I just feel like if we keep supporting things like this, then it does bring the cost down for everyone. And look, the quality's good with the mob that I go through as well. Then we're going to do a couple of like exclusive, one-off items. And I feel like we most likely will be auctioning off them at the gig.
Ooh.
So they're going to be like limited special ones.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So back in the day when I was in one of the bands I was in, I always toyed around with the idea of doing screen printing on old flannies and just doing that kind of stuff as a recycled merch thing. Never got around to doing it because I was ADHD. I just went everywhere else. But I reckon
Totally.
that would have been cool to do that. So yeah, kudos to you of bringing that to life, man. That'd be sick.
It's cool. I mean, early days when one of my first bands, you can't afford to do merch, so we just got a screen made up, and then every stop on the tour we'd wind all the tees that we got from the op shop, out on the lawn at the caravan park, and then we would just screen print everything ourselves.
Sick.
There is a lot of fucking work in doing that stuff,
Yep.
but I think this way is going to be really cool. We're going to make, all of the merch that we'll be doing for our tour, like Sarah and my specific stuff, will be completely recycled. And then there'll be the couple of special items for every gig.
Sick. Now, it's like 15 dates you're doing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
Yeah. It's a lot of shows. It is a lot of shows. Yeah.
And that's a pretty small run, like a small amount of time, isn't it? Between like March and April or something?
We are not messing around on this one. Yeah, so we definitely aren't. I think Sarah and I like to be busy. I think both of us are those type of people.
Yeah.
And her and I are both really hard workers, and we like to fucking rock. We like to put everything in. We're not afraid of hard work. So look, when we say hard work, there is going to be some like extra challenges, like doing or sort of setting out things that we want to achieve on this tour. So we'll be doing things like catching trains instead of planes. We couldn't always make that happen. I guess there's so much we've learnt just up until this stage. We've teamed up with Green Music Australia, who have been helping advise us, and even bands who want to make like a few small changes and don't really know where to start can go to their website. They've got this really cool guide that Sarah and I have used as our sort of beacon to plot out how we want to do our tour. It's called Sound Country, and it's got so many different ideas that you can do, and they can be just simple things like asking the venue to just have a refillable water station backstage. Anyone who doesn't have a water bottle these days, listen, guys, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Get on it. Get on. You should be drinking water all of the time anyway.
Hydrate.
Yeah, hydrate, people. Come on. So yeah, we'll be doing, there's lots of little things. So we'll be, who knows? We might get a horse and cart somewhere. Who knows? We're going to have like a whole bunch of fun. We're going to make some mistakes. Everyone's going to make a commitment to not eat red meat because there's a really huge carbon footprint there. We are going to get all of our food sources and stuff from local farmers or source it from local, food sources in the community. We are encouraging fans to wear sustainable fashion, to carpool to these gigs. We'll be talking to people at the gigs. And also the cool thing is that we will be $3 from every single ticket sale. We put a levy on, and half of that will go to Green Music Australia. And then a portion of that will go to Seed Mob, who are...
I was going to ask about that.
Oh, they're so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really small little organization, and it's it's like young Indigenous people that are fighting climate change. So there's some really wonderful voices in a lot of different campaigns that they've got running at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So you might see some of those guys like along the way. So they might, some of them where they can, they'll be setting up some stalls, or they might, have a bit of a chat before the gig, or you can connect with them there. So if you're wanting to find out a few more little things, as we will be doing along the way.
That's very cool, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's cool.
Like you were saying off air how you caught up with like ex Floating Bridges singer Dale, aka Mufasa over in WA, and he does a lot of work with Indigenous youth and musicians along the Western Australian coast there. So yeah, that's I love seeing that. I did a podcast with Loki or Lockie from Selv, the Gold Coast band, and he was the first Indigenous artist to go and record at Abbey Road.
Oh, that's amazing.
The
wow.
stories he had, man, it's dope. He's such a cool dude too.
That's amazing. What is that album?
I can't remember the name of the album off the top of my head because I got to review so many freaking things. But
Message after.
just Selv, look up SELVE on streaming services, and you'll see it'll be the first album to come up. It's such an eclectic album, like LCD System with Lou Reed, and it's just wicked.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's very, very cool.
Wow, that's so cool. I mean, there's so many amazing Indigenous artists coming through the ranks at the moment. It's exciting.
And Thelma Plum's getting
Got
her
some
due,
powerful
man. So
voices. I know. I actually just saw her on the red carpet before I was watching the Ari. Her outfit was excellent.
as there was some shockers. I did see some shockers like come up on the screen there, but then it's rock and roll. It's basically what it's supposed to be about, anyway.
I'm not going to ask who the shockers are.
My personal taste is different to everyone else's, so I wouldn't worry about that.
It's fine. You hate Metallica. It's fine.
I don't hate Metallica. I hate Lars.
That's what you said to me. Okay,
No, I hate Lars. There's a difference. I don't have a problem with Metallica. I think Load is actually a great album.
It actually is a great album. I feel like it's one of the most underrated ones.
Very much so.
You.
Whereas, and Justice for All can eat a dick.
That was the breakup album I know, look, it's okay.
Where's the bass in that album, man? They did Jason
zero.
dirty on that album. So yeah, no.
It's zero bass.
There is none.
It's like Sarah and me. No bass.
No bass. I'm here. Like if you
I know.
Just put it out there, like work with you two. I know one thing I brought up with Sarah was her musical theatre foray.
Yeah.
Is that something you would do?
It's funny because Sarah and I have actually spoken. I guess her and I have joked about prior to this about putting a theatre show together. Her and I, like a comedy. Well, we're kind of doing it like this. I mean, I think we should both stick to what we're good at. But I definitely have. I think there's something about theatre that scares the shit out of me, and I think there's something in that for me. You know, like I think it might be nice to kind of step into it. But earlier this year, I did Dallas Frasca reimagines Led Zeppelin.
I was going to ask about that, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, there was a theatre-esque kind of element to that, and I'd love to broaden that out. And it was, I'm really blown away how well it was received.
Why? There would have been a perfect fit for that kind of stuff, man.
Well, you just don't know what's going to happen out of these things, you know. So, a woman playing Led Zeppelin and just
sacrilege.
one guitar.
No.
Yeah, I know. But it was freaking awesome, and getting inside all of those songs. And I think there's an element of theatre, I guess, to that show. But the answer is probably yes. And Sarah's done a little bit of theatre now.
I know.
Yeah, I saw her in America's Greatest Idiot.
No, American Idiot.
American Idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she was amazing in that. She just killed it, and she was born for theatre.
Yeah. Because I had the same conversation with Phil Jameson because he was in this similar sort of role where they did that.
He was,
and he was shocked that I actually knew it too. Like, yeah, dude, like that's an iconic sort of musical you're doing there. And I just chatted to Sarah McLeod about it, and then I'm talking to you about it. So yeah, maybe
Yeah.
maybe you could do like jump onto American Idiot when it comes back around.
Who knows? I
Yeah.
mean, I'm definitely an idiot. That's definitely confirmed. But there is an element of, of rock and roll that is theatre-esque. And, we rehearse and we do all of the things and we pull all the moves and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I probably have trouble remembering my lines and blow it. But
That's why the people in the side are just going, "This is your line, say it now."
yeah. Okay, well maybe I could.
All right,
I could.
back to the Led Zeppelin thing. Top two
Yeah.
songs from Zepp. Come on.
I honestly, I cannot even answer that because my favorites constantly change.
To play. Top two to play.
To play. So, Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You.
Ooh.
I really love singing that, and I also love Since I've Been Loving You.
Good call.
So, yeah, and it's interesting. I have, when I put the show together, I looked everywhere on the internet to go, all right, what else has people done? Who has actually pulled this off solo, like a solo person singing it? And I found zero. I found not one person has played the guitar and done that. So maybe I'm the first.
Maybe, man.
Who knows? But that was a really, really incredibly challenging song to sing. I was at capacity for months, and I guess, all of my years of playing in bands and things like that, I had Jeff, my trusty sidekick, still one of my best, dearest friends. And he was so amazing. And I guess for me, I was a singer and I played guitar, don't get me wrong, in that band. But I think it's actually, my secret is that I've always wanted to be a guitarist. So it's been really freaking awesome, like just basically being in this space here for the last sort of couple of years and just playing like, a 13-year-old would in their bedroom and being really obsessive. And when you really start tackling Led Zeppelin, not just playing the guitar, but actually singing at the same time, it's a fucking brain rewiring. And there was many moments where I was like, wow, I don't know if I can, I don't know. I'm not sure if I can actually do this. And yeah, I pushed through a lot of those moments and, I did. I ended up getting there, but I was at capacity. Like I just, my partner was awesome during that period. He's like, what do you need? What do you need? I'll do
Stop
the
a breakdown.
Maybe it was a bit of an excuse for a little bit, but yeah, yes, he's like, babe, the tour is over. You do the dishes now.
Yeah, back to it.
But anyway, it was a great education. Opening the books of the masters, it was awesome.
Yeah, I've been taken to trying to force myself to do at least 2 covers a week, just record it and see how I'll learn it. And Ramble On was actually one of the first ones. I was like, it's one of my favorite bass lines. I've never really properly tackled this. But JPJ is just so underrated as a bass player. So.
When you look at that song, like you I mean, honestly, the bass line in that fucking song. So I set up a loop for that song and then I played the guitaring over the top. It's freaking amazing. When you pull it apart, when you take the guitar off the top, just that, you know what I'm talking about.
I know.
Guys, have a proper listen to that song. Yes, I know.
Did you do Kashmir as well?
I did Kashmir.
Oh, damn.
Kashmir was pretty good. Like that went offline. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I know that Robert Plant was a big Kulthum fan, who's an Egyptian singer and phenomenal. And I guess that sort of opened my world to her. So I guess like paying homage to some of his influences. I did a big Arabic kind of opening for Kashmir, and then hit the pedal.
Isn't there like when they did the an unplugged thing? Didn't they do that at the beginning?
No Quarter.
It wasn't No Quarter. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What an album! That's one of my favorite Zeppelin. Even though they're reimaginations of the records, that's definitely one of my favorites.
Two's still probably my favorite.
Agent Plant. Which one?
2. Led Zeppelin 2.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. What songs?
Oh, that's Ramble On.
Yeah.
Yeah. Straight
that
up.
whole.
Black Dog.
Oh, you can't ask me to play favourites. You can't. You can't. I played Black Dog anyway.
Yeah.
We can talk about it for years.
I know. Well, we're going to wrap this up, Dallas. This has gone way too quick, way too fast. I was having way too much fun with you.
Yeah. Right.
We will see you on the Green Electric Tour. I'm going to put the dates in the podcast, and we'll see you around on that one there. It's going to be sick with you and Sarah McLeod just journeying around the country, being all green and stuff. Well done on that. Well done on Force of Nature. Like I reviewed Electric Days when it first came out, and man, great album. Well done on that.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Means a lot to me. Thank you so much.
You hang on the line. I'll have a quick debrief for everyone else. Adios.
Bye.
Yeah, big ups to Dallas Frasca for that one. That was fun. Too many giggles off air too, because talking shit as you do when you feel comfortable around someone. It's cool. Do go see Dallas Frasca and Sarah McLeod on the Green Electric Tour. Two amazing women that just got powerhouse vocals with two drummers. It's going to be loud. It's going to be fun. It's going to be rock and roll. It's going to be sweaty. And it's going to be green. Green. If you have enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe or follow or do whatever you got to do, because I've been doing this for a while and kind of like to feel the love, you know? Thanks for hanging in there. I've got 2 more to go this year, and we will get to podcast 100, which is, I've been doing this since 2020, so that's been a hard slog to get to 100. But yeah, finally, stoked. And we'll see you in those ones. Thanks for supporting local music, live music, Australian music, all sorts of music. You guys are legends. Bye-bye.